Hi everyone, it is Kristin coming from Town Hall for an ArtVentures. So today I am outside because it's a beautiful day. I'm going to be painting, which usually makes me messy, and we are doing a lighthouse. So if you got a kit from us here at Town Hall, this is what your lighthouse cone looks like. If you did not get one, you could probably make one out of some paper. Just kind of roll it into a cone shape and tape or glue it together. Other supplies you'll need will be paint, paintbrush. If you got the kit from us, I probably gave you some gravel and some seashells and a paper, or what is this called? A styrofoam cup. Because I am using this shape to make my lighthouse, and I'm using this shape because I wanted to save all the cone-shaped ones for the kits. So mine is going to look a tad bit different, but it's all going to end up looking the same at the end. So you'll also need some glue. If you have a hot glue gun, that might be good to use because you're going to be trying to glue on some seashells. I'm outside, and I don't really think there are too many electrical outlets out here. So I'm going to make do with some squeezable glue. So first thing you're going to want to do is paint your lighthouse. Now, if you don't, I gave everyone white, but if you don't want to paint your if you don't want to paint your lighthouse white, obviously you can choose a different color, but that's all I sent you home with was white. So I'm painting away. I wonder if any of you have ever seen a lighthouse. We have a lighthouse in Ohio. It's up kind of near where Cedar Point is, if you've ever been there. It's called, I think it's called the Marblehead Lighthouse. So that's cool. If you've ever seen one in person, it's kind of neat to see. And you probably know that they used to use the lighthouses to help with the boats out to sea, right? And it has flashing light usually at the top. Got a lot more to paint, I think, than you guys do. My cardboard tube here is a little bit taller than the cone. And it's up to you. If you want to do more than one coat, obviously, you can do that. I am just going to do one coat for video. But notice how I'm just, this you don't really have to take your time because you're just color painting it all the same color. Now I'm putting my hand in here to hold it up, which means what? Yes, I'm getting my hand painted. That's okay though. So you may want to have an apron on, or you may want to have clothes that you don't mind getting paint on. I'm taking a chance today, and I'm just going to hope that the wind does not blow this over on me, and that I don't drop it while I'm balancing it. Almost finished here. So if you're painting, you should almost be finished too, probably, unless you're taking your time, and unlike me. Okay, now this is going to have to dry. So you may need to hit pause on the video. Here, oh great, I just put paint on my face. Can you see that in the video? That's what I get for having an itchy nose. Okay, I won't use that finger to wipe it. Don't mind me. Is it still there? I can't even tell. So if you can see the paint on my face, I'm really sorry about that, ignore it. Here's my wet lighthouse. I'm gonna set it to the side to dry. That's what you're gonna have to do, is let yours dry, but remember I'm gonna fast forward our imaginary video. I didn't bring anything to dry my hands on. So here is my dry lighthouse. Now what I did is, because mine does not go up in kind of like a cone shape like yours does, but that's also why I gave you a styrofoam cup too. What I did is I painted my styrofoam cup black. You can use whatever color you want. But this is to make the top, see, the wind just blew that over, to make the top of the lighthouse, see? And then, what did I do? Oh, I lost my piece. And you don't have to do this, but what I did, because yours, you see your cone gets wider at the bottom. Mine is just straight up and down. So I took a styrofoam cup and I cut off the top of it, and then I painted it. It's kind of like a greenish color, and I am gonna have to glue this with hot glue, but this is gonna be the base of my lighthouse. So see that? Can you see that? Now, if you don't want to make a base like I did, like I said, your cardboard tube is wider than mine is at the bottom, so really you could just paint it a different color. You can use whatever color you want. And if you're interested, you could probably even look online on the internet to find some lighthouses, see what colors they typically are. So I'll turn this around for you, but I'm going to use some more green and just kind of make sections, because in a lighthouse, they're obviously very tall, right? So they have steps that lead to the top on the inside. I guess it's possible maybe, but I would doubt that there's an escalator or an elevator inside. So I have no idea how many steps would be in there, but I'm sure it's a lot. So if you were to visit a lighthouse and it's open to the public and you're allowed to go up the steps, be prepared, because you might get kind of tired. And if you're a young child, you'll probably be like, oh, I'm gonna run. But I bet you're gonna get tired if you try to run all the way up to the top without taking a rest in the lighthouse. Now I am taking a chance this is gonna be straight all the way around. Oh, and I already messed up. What you may want to do is be smarter than me and like trace a circle around so that it's the same width all the way around. I'm getting there. The cool color would be red too, but I did not have red close by and I was too lazy to go upstairs. I admit it. It's not like I had to climb a lighthouse to get the red paint, but I was like, I got green here, we'll go with it. So I hope you guys like to look at green as I'm painting. And if you're really excited to make this craft and you don't want to have to wait for it to dry, how can you get it to dry quick? Well, if you have a hairdryer and your parents let you, you could probably plug in the hairdryer just like you would if you were painting a canvas and blow it dry. You could be outside like I am where it's kind of breezy out, and hopefully that would help it to dry quick. I feel like I just put my finger in wet paint again. Okay, let's see how bad this is. I guess it's not too bad. Now, like, if you were measuring in person, you might notice that it's not straight all the way around, and it looks like I got white paint on the back too. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add another section here. And some lighthouses have windows, so that way if they weren't all the way at the very top of the lighthouse, maybe they might even have rooms in lighthouses. I really don't know. Maybe, because I think they might have to sleep there, the workers, because you know they have to be ready to help those boats find their way in, right? So maybe there's a kitchen inside, maybe there's a bathroom, maybe there's a bed if they have to sleep sometimes. Obviously, I am not a lighthouse professional, but all of this information you can probably look up and you'll know way more than I do. The tricky part is going to be getting it the same width as I did the top one. Where am I going to put my lighthouse? Right? Are you going to put it in your bedroom? Or are you going to give it away as a gift? houses. So, you know, some people collect teddy bears and some people have like statues they like to collect, or if you came to Town Hall this past December, we had a Christmas village. So if you saw any of those pictures, it was like all those little houses to make up a Christmas village. So that's their collection. So if you know anyone that likes to collect lighthouses, maybe this would be a good gift. Or you could start your own collection, right? Okay, so this one looks wider, right, than this one. What do you think? Should I try to do one more line to make it about the same? Okay, I'm getting there, guys. So dry off yours so you don't have wet paint. That way you can hold it in your hand like I am. And if it's easier for you, you might just be able to keep it flat standing up on the table. It's easier for me to spin it like I'm doing right now. But now's your chance to get creative and just decorate away. So like I said, I am doing green as my sections of the lighthouse. All right, where am I putting this now? This paper. Okay, next, I think what I'm gonna do, is that too spread apart? I think I might paint a little bit of green at the bottom. I used the styrofoam cup to put paint in here. And I put some black in here because I'm going to use black to paint on the windows and a door. And of course it's mixing with my green. So I have to be really careful, or you guys are going to be like, what is wrong with your paint? You've got 12 different colors on there. There, kiddos. Maybe some of you, depending on your family, maybe you guys are going on a vacation somewhere this summer. I know some families probably canceled their vacations. Just depends. Okay. There, maybe I'll go higher. Oh, this is so tricky. Can't decide. Sounds like I hear a motorcycle though. Enjoying this nice day, I guess. Next thing though is after I get this painted, I'm going to start gluing on some accessories. And like I said, I sent you home. If you got your kit for me, I sent you home with some seashells, and you probably have some gravel. Anything else that you have at your house you can think of that you could use or that you want to use? You can probably find, like, some people in their landscape, they've got gravel, like tiny pieces of gravel or pebbles even. You could use those as a decoration. I'm going to stick this, I guess, there. All right, next I'm going to go ahead and do a couple windows and some doors. Now you can put windows all around. Now most windows are square, right? So I'm just going to do a square window up top. I'm going to make it black so it'll show up on here for you. You have to have really steady hands to be a good painter, you know that? So don't judge me. Actually, he looks like a snowman right now. The black hat and the black eyes. But as long as you know it's really supposed to be, because then the green looks like a scarf. And you know how when you look up at some windows, and probably at your house too, I don't even know what it's called. I want to say window pane, but I can't even think right now if that's right. So here are my snowman eyes. Kidding, kidding, kidding. If I make the door, that will probably make it look a little bit better for you guys. And you can put windows all around. And you don't have to make your door black. I just did that because I already painted the top or the cup black. So I was trying to make it the same. These people that are on Main Street, waiting for the red light are probably always looking at me like, oh my gosh, there's that lady again, out there talking to herself, painting stuff. Or like, why is she always doing that? Oh, I just dripped it. Okay, I made a dribble, sorry. And I only have my hands out here to clean it with. I did not bring any paper towels. Yeah, made a mess. I need an assistant. I mean, I'm knocking stuff over left and right. So I'm trying to paint over that so it doesn't look so crazy. And more paint on my hands again. Okay, can we see what I'm doing here? And I got paint on the front of this. Sorry guys. Can you see? All right, next I'm gonna go ahead and take some glue. Now, like I said, if you have a hot glue gun, it'll probably work a little bit better for you. I should think about things before I do this. Not do it on windy days, right? Need more green at the bottom. I'll do that later. So now I'm going to take some of the gravel and put it on the bottom. Just because you know when you go to the beach, you have sand, and it probably kind of sits up close to where the lighthouse is. So like I said, this is sliding around on me. That's why I said if you have a hot glue gun, might work a little bit easier for you. And then you have some seashells that I gave you. And you can put those wherever. I mean, you can put one right here in the middle, above the door. See, I'm using my gravel. Above the door if you wanted. I think a bug just flew in my mouth. I don't even know. Did you see a bug fly in my mouth, or was that just me? Or maybe it was something from the tree. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put a seashell on this side. And this is why I say a hot glue gun, because I'm gonna have to hold this here for a minute, because if not, it's just gonna roll right off, especially on this windy day. I mean, if I have tree bark flying in my mouth, of course this seashell won't stay, right? Can you say seashell 5 times fast? Seashell, 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 seashell. It's pretty tricky. Or how did it go? Sally sells seashells by the seashore. That's pretty hard if you try to say that sentence over and over again. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. You hear how I'm saying it? It's all messed up. Okay, kiddos, trust me. But all my stuff is sliding off. So a hot glue gun will work better for you. I'm trying my best. But I'm swallowing bugs and bark and who knows what else. Stuff's blown away. ArtVentures Lighthouse. I can't wait to see what colors you decided to pick, and when my black dries, I'm gonna put, maybe I can put one on here now for you, because some of them look a little dry. I'm gonna use the bottom of my paintbrush. It should smear on me. So this definitely is not straight by any means. But as we all know, creativity is messy. We're not supposed to be dressy. I'm almost there, I'm almost there. Windows, those look more like windows now, don't they? I'll try to do the top one real quick too. You don't have to like do dots like I am, but try not to smear where some of my black paint didn't dry yet. If you have stickers at home, decorate this with some stickers too. Put your name on it. Almost finished. I'm swallowing my hair in the wind. I think I might have to wear a hat next time or something. Door handle on my door. I got an itch. Sorry about all this. It's a lot going on out here. Okay, so here are my windows, my door, my gravel, the only pieces that haven't slid off yet. I need to lay it flat or use a hot glue gun like I said, but this is your lighthouse. You can continue and put windows all around it. I just did the front so you can see for the, oh look where my rocks landed. Can you see them on my sleeve? So now I've got rocks glued on my arm. That's perfect. You think people will notice? They're like, hey crazy lady, why do you have rocks glued on your arm? Okay, this is ArtVentures. Happy Wednesday. I hope you had a kit and were able to do this awesome lighthouse with me. If not, go ahead and create one on your own. You could probably get a whole bunch of styrofoam cups like this and stack them on top of each other. That would make a lighthouse too. So if you weren't able to get a kit from me, try that, okay? And then just get some paint out, and it's already white, so you don't have to worry about that. But then the base here, you know, where the top of the cup, you could paint those different colors so you'd have your different sections. Sounds cool, right? All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.